Hey everybody, I'm back today to do another video. I decided to show my Blu-rays, all of the horror movies I have on Blu-ray. Just to let you know though ahead of time, before I get any comments, there might be a few of them that aren't really classified as horror or killing movies, gore, or anything like extremely scary. There'll probably be a few horror musicals in there, some horror comedies, some some family horror, like Goosebumps, for example. I know that's not really a horror movie, but you'll see that in there, as well as a few other things maybe. But I just decided to throw them in with them over there. So let's see. Go ahead and take a look at I Spit on Your Grave, the remake. The original one had Camille Keaton, which I don't own that one yet, but I plan to eventually. For a remake, it was pretty good. I'm going to say right now, most remakes, I mean, there's good ones, don't get me wrong, but partially I'm more of the original films. And speaking of originals, here's The Thing. Let's see. Sleepaway Camp. ABCs of Death. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Hitchcock, yes, I can speak today. Alright. A 2-pack, Prophecy 1 and 2 with Christopher Walken. Charles Band, Puppet Master, Axis Rising. I think there's like 10 of these out now. Yeah, X is 10, so. The new Fright Night in 3D. Dracula Untold. Warm Bodies. Like I said, some not horror movies, but zombies, you know, why not? Let's see. Subspecies 2, Bloodstone. And here's just the comedy one, but vampires suck. 30 Days of Night, Dark Days. Victim, which has Danielle Harris, Michael Biehn, and Jennifer Blanc, who's married to Michael Biehn. Really good movie, and if you're like Danielle Harris, it's a good movie she was in. Stephen King's The Green Mile. Basically, any Stephen King movie is good, except The Langoliers. I was kind of disappointed in that one, but Jennifer's Body. The entire Leprechaun collection, except Leprechaun Origins. I won't go too much into it. If you want me to do a review, I will. But to me, was the worst of them all. I preferred Leprechaun in Space compared to that. And if you know the franchise, that's saying something right there. Let's see. Spiders, 3D. I got this at Walmart during Black Friday. It was like $3, so it was like a 3D movie. So, yeah. And Joss Whedon's Cabin in the Woods. I don't know if I mentioned any others. Big Joss Whedon fan. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, Firefly, Serenity. There we go. I almost thought I had it upside down, but as above, so below. Let's see, the original Underworld, unrated. Paranormal Activity 4, which I believe I have them all except Ghost Dimension. I haven't got that one yet. Remake of Dawn of the Dead. Director's Cut. The Purge. Resident Evil Afterlife in 3D. Holliston Season 2. I also have Season 1 in there somewhere. I'll do some reviews of this later if you want, but It's a really funny show. It's got Adam Green, who does the Hatchet series. He did the movie Frozen. Joe Lynch, who directed Everly, Wrong Turn 2, Knights of Badassdom. Basically, it's about the two of them wanting to make a movie called Shin's Pads. They work at a like a television studio, news studio, or not news, I'm sorry. They just do like horror movie reviews called The Movie Crypt, and they're trying to put this movie together. They work on commercials is what they do. That's what I was trying to think of. And their boss is played by Dee Snider. And then there's Laura and Corey. Corey's the ex-girlfriend of Adam, who he pines over the whole series. What's really cool about it, though, they have guest stars like Sid Haig, Tony Todd, Kane Hodder, Danielle Harris, stuff like that. So yeah, you should definitely check that out. And lots of horror movie references and jokes that you'll get. The Wolfman, Black Swan. Got a 2-pack here of The Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpse. Holliston, Season 1. You can see a better picture of Dee Snider on there. And Odorous Urungus from the band Gwar plays his imaginary friend in the closet, Adam. Stephen King's The Mist. Silence of the Lambs. Underworld. Rise of the Lycans. Got another 2-pack Blu-ray here. Wes Craven double feature, They and Cursed. World War Z in 3D. And Saw the Final Chapter. I do have all 7 of them. Saw 6. I believe, yeah, 6. One of my favorite Halloween anthology movies, Trick or Treat. Army of Darkness, the Screwhead edition. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake with Jessica Biel. Got Legion. Michael J. Fox, The Frighteners. Also has Jeffrey Combs. If you're a fan of him, Reanimator. And he's also does the voice of another character in a movie I'll get to called Motivational Growth. He does the voice of the Mold. Alright. Sinister. Curse of Chucky. Evil Dead. Remake or reboot, whichever you want to call it. Freddy vs. Jason. Gremlins 1 and 2. Also the Goonies on there, but not really a horror movie, but it's a triple pack. Let me grab those. Wrong Turn 4. The Fourth Kind. The Apparition with, I think that was Ashley Greene that was in that. Yeah, it was Ashley Greene's in that. ABCs of Death 2. Which, hate to pick favorites, but T is one of my favorite ones. Jen and Sylvia Soska did that one. They did American Mary, See No Evil 2. They directed a recent movie, Vendetta, with Dean Cain and The Big Show. They also did Dead Hooker in a Trunk. That was their first film. If you haven't seen any of their work yet, you should definitely look them up. They do really cool stuff. And if you ever get a chance to meet them at conventions, you should check them out. They're awesome. They love everybody. They appreciate their fans. They're really cool. Prometheus. Wrong Turn 6. And they actually took this off before they re-released it. Fun little fact, in the beginning they have some like missing people signs, and one of them was an actual real person, and I guess maybe their family or someone saw and they didn't want them using it in the movie, so they took it off the market and then they edited it out. So, but this is the original one. I got it when it first came out, so I have the original. Fright Night 2. The entire Resident Evil box set. Puppet Master 1 through 3. Charles Band, Full Moon. Let's see here. I got the Halloween box set on Blu Ray. Every single Halloween movie, including Rob Zombie's 1 and 2. Sorry, moving some of this stuff out of the way here. Got a whole bunch of them sitting here. Alright. We got Let Me In, which is, again, a remake or a reboot of Let the Right One In. Good vampire movie. Dark Shadows. Ash vs. Evil Dead. That's actually the television series, which I did a video on. Ended up grabbing that anyway. Adam Green from Holliston, Digging Up the Marrow. And this is interesting. I'll do a review on it if you like, but basically he's doing a documentary. Ray Weiss claims that there's this other world of monsters, so it's really cool. You should check this out. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. That's a really funny one. The Alien Anthology. We got Pan's Labyrinth. Another Charles Band, Full Moon. Oh yeah, and Jeffrey Combs is in this, as well as Barbara Crampton, who's in the Reanimator. Castle Freak. American Psycho. Saw 4. Saw 5. The Raven. Piranha 3 Double D. You're Next. The Purge, Anarchy. District 9. Daybreakers. Demonic Toys. Scar 3D. Good movie. The 3D on it was kind of cheap. It was like those colored glasses. So, if you ended up getting the horror pack, if that was one of them that was in there. It's a good movie, but I was kind of a little disappointed with the 3D effect. I even tried my 3D glasses, but it didn't work. Still a good movie regardless, though. Trophy Heads. Motivational Growth, which I mentioned earlier. Priest. Entire series of Nightmare on Elm Street. Piranha. Got a triple pack here of The Lost Boys. The original one, or the first one, still my favorite. Saw. Have you seen Saw? I saw Saw. Repo the Genetic Opera. Prom Night, the remake. Stephen King, Misery. Silent Hill, Revelation. American Mary. This is what I was mentioning a little bit earlier about the Soska sisters. It's got Catherine Isabel. Basically, she's a med school student who starts doing illegal surgeries, and she gets revenge on some of the professors that took advantage of her at her party. Um, I'll do a review on it if you like. It's a really good movie though. And the twins on the back there, I don't know if you can see them. That's Jen and Sylvia Soska. They have a small little part in the movie. The Pulse. Saw 2. Hatchet 3. Which I have the first two as well, but not on Blu-ray, just DVD. Devil's Due. Donnie Darko, which really good cast. It's got Drew Barrymore, Patrick Swayze, Jake Gyllenhaal. Basically, it's about a demonic bunny that predicts the future. So, Demonic Bunny Rabbit, if that sounds interesting to you, it's a good movie. Zombieland. House at the End of the Street. Bloodlust Subspecies 3. Puppet Master Axis of Evil. We got S. Darko, which is a sequel to Donnie Darko. It's about his sister. Paranormal Activity, the Mark I. See No Evil 2, which is the Soska twins, Jen and Sylvia. Again, Danielle Harris, Catherine Isabel. They do a lot together. Suck. Vampire Journals. Devil's Rejects. Knights of Badassdom, which is directed by Joe Lynch. Basically, it's kind of like a LARP, live action role play, and they summon a demon for real, and they don't realize it at first, and then they have to battle an actual demon that was summoned. Let's see. Goosebumps 3D. It's great having a 3D TV. Friday the 13th, the remake. Drag Me to Hell. Jeffrey Combs, Reanimator. The Craft. The Arrival. Scream 4. Underworld Evolution. Red Riding Hood. Carrie, the remake. The remake of Amityville Horror. The Right. Final Destination 5. Rob Zombie's Lords of Salem. Let's see. Alien vs. Predator Requiem. Sleepy Hollow. Muck. The very first Scream. Underworld Awakening. Predators triple feature, which has 1 and 2, and then Predators. Paranormal Activity. Hellbreeder, Horns, Saw 3, yeah, Saw 3, Human Centipede, and Alien vs. Predator. And that'll be all of those there. This one I just threw in because I just want to show you. It's really funny. That's it for the horror movies there. Con Man with Alan Tudyk, where basically he goes to conventions. He's a actor who played, excuse me, a pilot, kind of like on Serenity, called Spectrum. And it's a canceled show like Firefly was. And it just shows stuff that goes on at conventions. Some of it can be a little accurate, and some of it's a little exaggerated, but it's really funny. Also has Nathan Fillion, who was in Firefly with him. And he tells him that he wants to make a movie. Him not knowing what it is, finds out it's going to be a Spectrum movie. So he's like freaking out because he wanted to get away from that. Other guest appearances on there besides Nathan Fillion. Josh, I hate when people say that. It's Joss Whedon. Felicia Day. What's her name from Battlestar Galactica? Okay, brain just couldn't think of her name right now. But you can go to the website, www.conmantheseries.com. I haven't been to it. I can't remember if it was just the order or if they had episodes of it too, but either way, this is definitely worth checking out. I might actually do a trailer. I mean, not a trailer, but if you look at the videos that I have downloaded, where I have movie trailers, I'll put the Con Man trailer down there if you want to take a look at it. And you can leave a comment on it, tell me what you think. And that's it for that. And what I decided to do for you guys, I have a couple giveaways that are going on. I might just do it for another week or two. I'm not really sure. I was trying to get some more followers and more people to subscribe. So I'll figure out what's going on with that. But those of you who watched this full video to this moment, I decided I'll go ahead and do another giveaway. I didn't put it in the description because I didn't want people just like skipping through it. If you actually watch this whole video, I'm going to go ahead and give you Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice digital copy. And it's just going to be for the first person who downloads the code. So whoever watches this video first all the way through and gets the code, congratulations, you got Batman vs. Superman digital copy. That's the code right there. So you'll go to the, it looks backwards on here. I'm sure when I play it back, it's not going to be. But you go to wb.com/redeemdigital, enter the redemption code below, and select your preferred digital retailer. And I'll read it to you just in case you couldn't see it that well. It's T as in Tom, 4, B as in boy, T as in Tom, 3W, 2, HW, 749. So go to that website. That's the code. And you got yourself a free copy of Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice. So enjoy that. I usually don't do much with the digital copies, so I'll probably give away a lot of those every now and then. I might do some other surprise giveaways. So spread the word, leave a comment, and whoever gets that, go ahead and comment and let me know that you went ahead and downloaded it. Spread the word, because like I said, I might be doing more giveaways. I'll do any reviews of any of my movies that you want to know about. I'll go into more detail. Again, just leave it in the comment. I guess leave a comment of anything else you like besides horror. I was basically going to make this a horror movie YouTube, but I mean, I have other interests too, other TV shows, other movies, books, video games. So I want to broaden this channel. So anything that you like, you want to talk about, or any interesting videos you might think I might like, just let me know. Comment, and I'll check them out. So that's it. So coming up on 25 minutes here. So I guess that'll be it. Going through my collection here, and I'll think of what other videos I want to do, and Whoever gets that Batman, enjoy. I'll see you next time around.